Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today I am doing a good old-fashioned bag review, what fits in my bag, mod shots, my thoughts on my new Graceful MM, and just sharing everything about it with you and why I think it blows the Neverfull away. So before we get into that, if you are new to my channel, my name is Melinda. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I would love it if you would just take 1 second and hit that subscribe button down below and join me here by hitting the bell notification, because my uploads are all over the place. I have just never gotten back on a consistent schedule, and being sick for so long especially did not help. So let's get into the bag. I purchased this in January. There are rumors that this is discontinued. My sales associate said she had not heard those rumors. However, when I asked to see the bag, she was extremely surprised that they had any stock, because they had not had any stock in a very long time. So I was very excited to get it, to try it on. I tried on the GM and the PM. I do not think I have the video footage of that, but I will, if I have a vlog, I think I have a vlog. I will link that down below if I do have that. I just loved the MM, and that is so not like me. I am not a big bag girl, but this one, it just does it for me. I love it. So let's go over the features of the bag. And you've got a Vachetta tab here that says Louis Vuitton Paris, and then the top of the handle says Louis Vuitton Paris. Not sure how well that is going to show up. And then you've got the little ball there that is connected the strap. These are really not to be removed. And then the round ring, which does not turn. The side has a pleat going down it. The bottom is flat and it is sewn together right there. You do have the monogram that faces the same direction. It doesn't turn upside down like the Speedy. And the interior of the bag, I went with the beige because I just loved it. They had the hot pink option, which is also very, very pretty. My sister has it in the hot pink. They have, it has a zippered compartment, which is really, really generous here at the back. And this particular one is made in France, which is pretty hard to find on Louis Vuitton's canvas bags. So it's a big bag. It's a very big bag. Let's get into the specifics and why I think it's so much better than the Neverfull. Just right off the bat, let's get into that. So this bag comes in at $1,890. Look at how squishy it is. It feels, it just molds to your body. Okay, I'm gonna stay on track here. It is 16.1 inches lengthwise. Height is 13.8 and the width is 5.5. So let's talk about the Neverfull MM. Now, when I pulled these off the website, all this information, they're updating several of the bags. They're putting some feet on, I believe, the Noe bags, and they're changing the hardware to where it all matches on the Speedies. I've heard this and it's about time. And they are on the Neverfulls going to be putting on the sides where it's going to say Louis Vuitton. Other than that, I don't really know what they have changed about the Neverfull, but the Neverfull MM comes in at $2,030, so it is $140 more than this one. And the size of that one is 12.2 by 11 and the same depth, 5.5. The GM size comes in at $2,100, so that one is $210 more. That one is 15.4, 12.6, 7.5. So you do get more width there, but this one is going to be bigger pretty much overall, other than that width that you're going to get on the GM. So this also comes with the luggage tag, which I had stamped with an M. You do not have a little pochette with this like you get with the Neverfull. I hated those little pochettes anyways. They're just absolutely useless in my personal opinion. I know the Neverfull is so popular. Don't hate me because I hate the Neverfull. You didn't design it, and I didn't design this one, so it's okay if we like different bags. I purchased the Neverfull 3 times. I need to make a luxury mistakes video because I thought I had to have a Neverfull in my collection, and no, I actually don't. And I sold them 3 times. Lesson learned. Might have been 4. Who knows? It wasn't very bright of me. But this one is so much more comfortable. This strap versus the Neverfull straps. It's so much more comfortable. Several of you that have the Damier Ebene have told me that that one is equally as comfortable. I don't know. I was kind of thinking about adding that one in, but then I was like, no, probably don't need to. This one is probably good enough. This would be an amazing, amazing travel bag. It holds absolutely everything, and the kitchen sink. You could easily throw a sweater, a jacket, a shawl, whatever on the top. If you're on the plane, you know, you get hot and cold on the plane. It just is huge. It is absolutely huge. Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to pause this and shut the door. My husband just got home and he's going to be noisy. Okay, I usually film with the door shut, but I was home alone, so I had it open. So he'll come in on the phone and we'll hear everything. But anyways, it's so much more comfortable. I think it is, personally, I think it's more stylish. I just like it so much better. I know the Neverfull is probably their #1 seller, and the fact that everybody has one has nothing to do with me not liking it. Those short little thin straps that you can't get over a coat. Now, I have not tried to get this over a coat, I'll be honest with you, because I don't really wear coats. It has to be like, if you watch my vlog where I had my girlfriend here and then I went on to Vegas, it has to be like that kind of weather. It was 0 degrees for the high for me to put on a coat, but it wouldn't go over bulkier sweaters, and this one slouches down here, so I think it will be fine. Well, I know it will because it goes down. It's a lot. They didn't give the strap drop length. I'll have to look that up because if they did, I didn't write that down. But I just think it's more comfortable. I love, it's so smushy. Now this, I think, does need an organizer. And I do have one from Zimone. I wish it was a little bit taller. So let me show it to you with the organizer inside of it. this was gifted and it is now an affiliate link. It wasn't for many, many years. They were gifted and I just showed them because I love Zimone. I love their organizers, but just want to always be very clear with you about that. So that's what it looks like inside. I wanted it to be as close of a match to the bag as I could get. And they were kind enough to send me, I did not ask for this, but I think it's fabulous, a base shaper. I have never used, there's my hair all over it. I have never used a base shaper with a bag before, but this one, I wouldn't leave it in there, but I think it really does make a difference in the structure of it when you're especially when you're sitting it down. If you don't have a lot of things in the bag, I do like that, but I wouldn't store it in there. But it's not, you can't even feel it. So I don't think it would do anything to the canvas whatsoever, because you can't even feel that it's in there. But that combined with the organizer, like I said, I think if it was just a little bit taller, but if it was a little bit taller, it might mess up the fun of the slouch when it is all full. I just adore this bag. I just really, really do. And I think, like I said, fabulous for travel. And I'm going to do those mod shots right now. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to show you what fits. And then I'm going to tell you what I think the cons are. I've told you a lot of the pros and I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I just brought a ton of stuff out here just to play with it and see what will fit. So I've got my toiletry 26, my 19, my sunglasses. This is my Gucci wallet, clear glasses, AirPods inside of a Longchamp coin purse, Zoe wallet, mini pochette, keys, tissue, iPad, and my laptop. And before I forget, I did look it up online, and they do not give a strap length drop for either of the bags. So I'm gonna do my best to where you can actually see what is going in here. Now, let's get that in there correctly. Okay, so let's start with the big stuff. Let's do the toiletry 26. There is not a lot of handbags, that I own that easily fits down into, easily. So now let's do the iPad, and this is the iPad mini size. Like, this would be perfect for travel, because you could have all your toiletries in the big toiletry pouch there. Let me see if I can get the light a little bit closer here. There we go. That is better. And then the mini pochette, put that down in there. And then let's start using the organizer, and I'm going to put in the Zoe wallet in that back compartment there. I'm going to put in my key pouch in the other back compartment here. See that? Let's turn it around and use these compartments on this side. Actually, okay, I didn't even realize that. Do you see how that's there? I'm gonna move the iPad, there we go, into that one. See how that works. Actually, that does not work, and that's kind of what I was saying about I wish it was a little bit taller. So I'm gonna put the iPad back to where it was, and I'm going to put my AirPods down into one of those, that, and I'm going to put tissue into the other one, and then I'm just going to fit my sunglasses and my clear glasses down in there. So as you can see, I mean, that's a ton, and then the top is still completely empty, where you could easily put in a scarf, a shawl, whatever. This is a workout and a half. That is a lot in there. So let's try a different configuration. Let's take out the toiletry 26. Let's put in the 19. So what I did with the 19, things that I always carry, my Bunny Rabbit compact, Hermes Bastia gum, tissue, hand sanitizer, put that in there. And let's put this down in there. And that gives you, of course, a lot more room and makes it much less heavy. Let's take out the iPad and let's put in the laptop. I believe it is a 13-inch MacBook Pro. It's 7 years old, so I apologize if I'm a little rusty. And that fits perfectly. It is really heavy with this case on. I would definitely not bring the case, but you can still very easily close it up there. And let's take out the Zoe. This one's just a little bit bigger. This is the biggest wallets that I have. I'm trying to show you how it will fit, but clearly if you use a full-size wallet, anything and everything is going to fit in here. I'm trying to get that closer where you can see it. So it holds absolutely everything. Oh, that's heavy. That is heavy with that laptop in there. Whoa, sorry about that. So as you can see, it holds a ton, a lot, more than I would ever personally carry. I do intend on traveling with this bag. Probably not on an airplane, for the only reason that it doesn't have the trolley sleeve, and I just love the trolley sleeve. But this is going to be perfect for weekends away. I have never once brought my laptop outside of this house. Well, no, I took it to my parents once when I was helping my mom when she was sick. one time. So my iPad, but if you're a laptop person, easily it will fit. But I would bring my iPad. The con that I found when I was using it the other day, I went to several different places and I was getting all the things for my garden and for my yard and getting plants, and so I was in and out paying, and I had a little difficulty finding my wallet because you've seen what I usually carry. It's not that much. It's the mini pochette, the Zoe wallet, the sunglasses, tissue, gum, trying to look over there what else is on the bed. That's about it. There's not a whole lot that's in there. So there's not a lot to keep it from, even with the organizer just kind of falling into a mess. Oh, I carry my Bastia also and my little bunny rabbit compact. But putting those in here made me realize that that fixes that only con, because by having some of the smaller items in here, like you saw, would make it a lot easier to find that wallet. And this was, I just talked about this in my last video. I said I never ever use this. So I'm very excited. I am definitely going to start using this with this bag. I think it's fabulous. I also like the closure. I like the magnetic closure versus the Neverfull. Okay, we've been over that. I don't like the Neverfull, but I like the closure on this. I did spray this with Apple Guard. I did take it outside. I sprayed it. Nothing happened to it. It did not get darker. It did not get a spot, but it is very rainy where I live. It's raining right now, and I just wanted that added little bit of protection on there. So that's totally, you know, if you're willing to try that or not. But I did cover the bag really good. Tried not to get any on canvas, but I am thrilled with this. I really am. I cannot recommend it enough. If you're interested in it and you're not ready to purchase it yet, I would just reach out to your sales associate and just ask if it is being discontinued, because I've heard this one and I've also heard the Odeon bags are being discontinued, which doesn't mean that they are, because currently the Neverfull GM is only on the website in Damier Ben, and that could be because they are changing it to that newer model. So that might be because we know the Neverfulls are not discontinued, but currently these are all on the PM and the MM in both prints are online. But it's just a great bag, and it took me a very long time to get it, but I'm super happy that I added it, and I hope if you're thinking of getting it that this was helpful. And yeah, I love it. I love it. It's such a pretty bag, isn't it? I hope you have an amazing day today, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.